What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Legends of Tomorrow video. So we've got a long time until, well, Legend is actually back, along with Supergirl and The Flash, and of course Arrow as well. So we've got a 4-week break. So I thought I would do something a little different. I thought I would actually discuss the show, not do a theory, but talk about the actual show Legends of Tomorrow, and just how the Legends are kind of actually the villains of the piece, especially in the last episode. So you've got this group, these people who are really very egotistical, because let's think about the origin. The origin of this is that, well, Rip Hunter got this group together because, well, they have absolutely no footprint on the timeline. Their deaths, the whole mission to take on Vandal Savage, if they died, they would not affect the time stream whatsoever. And this is why Rip Hunter, someone who abides by the rules of the time travel set by the Time Masters, which I still find stupid that they just don't really like the Time Masters. They're just the Time Lords. Just call them the Time Lords and be done with it. But he picked them for that reason. Now, once they found out in Season 1, they were very pissed. But then they decided to become Legends of Tomorrow. So, them being Legends, this then appeals to their ego. And once they found out that they just had no impact, well, let's think about it. They were very, very egotistical to take on this mission. This mission which they've done literally for their own self-gain and self-worth, just because they want to have their whole, legacy remembered. So, yeah, are they the villains? Well, in the last episode we saw with Doomworld, we had a very interesting actual kind of, I would say, moral dilemma for the team. Now, it was kind of a moral dilemma because, well, for anyone, this would be a moral dilemma. So, the Legion of Doom, they actually used the Spear of Destiny, and they were able to use it and create the reality that they wanted. Now, it was more what Eobard Thawne wanted, to be honest. It was more his fantasy. He turned the Star Labs into the Legion of Doom headquarters, which I never thought we'd see in any kind of actual moving picture medium, to use a very old terminology. So, what I found very weird is that when Jax came in, when he was obviously changed and his mind was warped, he was, well, yeah, he revealed that Eobard Thawne was actually behind some really, really cool technology. He solved so many problems. And then when Nate came in as well, he came to him because Eobard Thawne was the man who was fixing the world. And in the comics, and it was again referenced here, I believe, when he said he's a genius, in the comics, in his own time, he was a revered genius. And Eobard Thawne only came back in time because he loved the Flash so much, then found out he became the villain of the piece, and then that was it. He was done. He turned insane. But in this reality, he was fixing everything. He was fixing all these problems. And seemingly, the world was sort of okay. Okay, Donald Trump was still the president. If you don't like him, then you're not going to like this reality. But the reality was kind of okay. Oh, albeit all the heroes were being killed by Damien Dark. Malcolm Merlin really wasn't up to that much. Cold and Snart were robbing banks. I mean, they're all insured. The bank screwed us over in the credit crunch, the recession. So why have you got to be upset at banks being robbed? I mean, they're just doing their thing. They're not... Heatwave and Captain Cold aren't necessarily evil. But weirdly, the Legends were so angry that this reality had been changed that they thought, we're going to change things. And they were very, very self-righteous about it because, well, they are obviously the heroes of the piece, but here they've started to become the villains because this world has improved so much. And everyone seems to be okay and happy, but because they're not happy, they haven't got the reality which they wanted. Well, they've gone ahead and actually destroyed the chance at a better society for the general public. Again, down to their ego. So looking at it this way, it looks like the Legends have actually become the villains. And, well, what are they going to do next? Going by the promo for next week, they're going back to 1916, to World War One, and they're going to stop this from ever happening, which fractures time. Again, Rip Hunter has time and again wanted them to stop meeting their past selves, which they're explicitly going to do in this episode. So they're breaking all the rules to create a reality where there's no global warming that's been fixed or anything like that. So again, I present to you, are the Legends of Tomorrow actually the villains of the Legends of Tomorrow? Yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this different kind of video to what I usually do. If you do, please just drop a like and comment below if you want to see more of this kind of alternate video. So I'll see you soon, and goodbye.